This is Paul.
This is Audrey.
And this was level 3 at Wednesday Hop, April 2017, spins, slides, and swing out redirections.
So the fundamental purpose of this class is to let us partner better through turns and spins and redirection. And so we started with, first, how do we even control our own bodies?
Yeah. So we talked about proper body alignment, which is making sure that we stack our frame. Head over shoulders, over hips, over feet. Then we had a quick spin exercise, so you can do this at home to work on your spins and work on keeping your own balance. So we'll have, let's see, I'll go this way and then you can go orthogonal. So it just went, we did rock, step, step, and rock, step, step, prep, rock, step, turn, 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 and rock, step, step, rock, step, step, and prep, and turn, turn, turn.
And we picked our favorite floorboard and we made sure that we were moving down that with our toes. We talked about the ball of our foot because that way we can shift to the heel and the toe and move ourselves forward and backwards. We didn't talk about the arms. We showed a little bit of arms. We'll talk about that another time. We just talked about just the hip movement.
So the next thing is we started talking about really being able to commit to weight changes and work on timing in a partnered situation. So we moved to connecting without arms, just shoulders and moving around.
Yep. And we had our shoulders back and down, and that engagement pulls our abs and our hips into alignment with our shoulders, as opposed to being like this. Okay, so we were here, and we showed that we can just move each other side to side, again, ignoring the frame, just the movement, and we can move forward and backwards. And we could decide to help lead a spin by stepping in the direction we're about to spin, and then we helped spin our follow, and then we reversed, and we had the follow do the same thing to the lead. So just so you can see, we're trying to stay balanced over our foot. And ta-da! Okay, and then we turned this into a closed position exercise once we understood how we are shifting our weight over our feet. And we'll show you 3 different versions of this movement.
So everything that we've talked about so far, which was making sure that we're owning our own balance and we're fully changing our weight and committing each weight change, being balanced after the weight change, and making sure that the timing of the turn as you're working with your partner, now we combine it with having an engaged but relaxed frame.
So the 3 versions were an 8-count pattern. This was a turn, and it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and rock step. And if we go the other way, you'll watch we're moving along a line. 1, 2, 3, that way, and rock step, just like our turns from earlier on. Then we had, from the 8-count version, we had a 6-count version, and it was just steps through it like this. 1, 2, 3, step, step, step.
So the difference between those two is that there was a little bit more of a breath on the 8-count. We go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, whereas for the 6-count version, you just step straight through on every count.
Then we had a triple step version, and that was a longer breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock step. So again, starting from the 8-count, we'll do all 3 in a row. 1, 2, breath, 5, 6, hold. 1, 2, 3, step, step, step. 1, 2, hold, and a triple step, rock step. And the goal of the leads was to follow the follow and let them maintain their own balance and have a nice, gentle connection so we're not cranking each other. That's my first goal, so I have to be in control of my own body for that one. And the second is I can also completely open this up so the follow can decide to do additional styling as well.
So these 3, they vary in the amount of open and closed, as we were calling it in class, of leading, meaning how much space the follow has to be able to do different things, or even to say, hey, I want even more space. So working backwards, the triple step version is totally closed because it's a very redirection heavy and fast move. Now the 6-count straight steps all the way through, little bit of space. So as a follow, I can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then at the end of that, if I wanted to ask for a little bit more space to really stretch that out into a 7, 8, I would engage my frame to let my lead know I would like to wait here for a little bit longer. However, that means that as a follow, I need to be super honest about keeping a very light connection and not tug on my lead through the turn, so that is a very clear communication when I do tug.
Likewise, leads, then now you're familiar with those mechanics, it's your responsibility to help that turn, help the follow stay balanced, help yourself stay balanced as you're following so that you can make that distinction between the pull and the clear, gentle connection. And then the 8-count version has a lot of breathing space.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here I can choose to just change my weight onto the 8 and then I'd be ready for the next one. Or I can choose to ask for more space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and lock. And in this case, the lead, I want to give my lead enough warning so that they can actually counterbalance when I want to do that lock.
The final version was a completely open one. 1, 2, 3, duck, whatever you want to do. And it's very clear from the lead that it's open versus closed. And we're building up to a lot of movement and redirection from this, and we'll show you one of the moves that we're going to be building up with these techniques. And it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, and 5. And so these owning of your own balances and redirection and being cognizant of where your partner is helps you do really fun things like that. So we're excited for all the cool moves we have coming up, and good work today.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.